you can still qualify for dividends. So these companies I want to share with you guys are still paying dividends. That is, you can still qualify for their dividends. And one of them is PRESCO. And one thing I believe about PRESCO is the fact that after the markdown, I'm very sure that PRESCO is going to recover that markdown price. And if we look at the weekly chart, let's see what PRESCO has been doing over the time. You can see after shooting here, it has been doing higher highs, and the stock is not stopping anytime soon. You can see the stock price continue to shoot, and as management continue to do well and company continue to post good earnings, the stock will continue to shoot up. And that is why I'm bringing this to your notice. And this is PRESCO. So PRESCO is actually paying 42 naira. That is why I'm bringing it here. So the final dividends of 42 naira for every share of 50 kobo held, subject to appropriate withholding tax and approval, will be paid to shareholders whose names appear in the register of members as at the close of business on the 4th day of July 2025. So you still have from now till 4th of July to actually go in. So qualification date is actually 4th of July. So when will the payment hit your account? The payment will hit your account on the 6th of August. That's when dividend will be paid electronically to shareholders whose name appear on the register of members as of 4th July 2025. So that is what we are going to experience. So you ask the question, who is the registrar for these dividends? So let's quickly look. The registrar is First Registrar. So First Registrar is actually taking charge of the PRESCO. So this is the PRESCO chart I've shown you guys. You do your calculation to know how much you are going to earn and how much you're going to make from it. But I think from my calculation, it will be less. It will be 5% or less, no, or more, 5% or more. So 42, if you divide 90 by dividing 45, so around less than 5% or 4%. So like I said, you can still get price appreciation with PRESCO because of the volume. A lot of people are actually taking part in it. So this is it, PRESCO. So the next one I want to show you, let's quickly look at the charts. The next one I want to show you is actually BOA. But before I show you BOA, let's quickly come here and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and so that you get notified when I post video like this. So share with your family and friends, and let's hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of this week. So let's quickly jump to the chart. This is BOA. So how much is BOA paying? BOA is paying 13 naira, and that is when you are able to buy before 21st of August. So this, you still have a long time, but I'm bringing it to you so that you can pen it down and see how you can take position, or set a reminder so that you will not miss out, so that your clock will remind you maybe 2 days to 21st of August that you need to buy BOA foods. So let's jump here and look at BOA foods. So BOA food currently is selling for 459. One thing about BOA food, during market is sell below, and if you are trading with not much volume, you can test it with full volume and see how it plays. Buy at that lower end and put it for sale at that higher end, and ensure you use maybe 14 days or 30 days time in force and see how it will be executed without you knowing. So try it. If it works, then you can go with bigger volume. So that's why sometimes that's how I detect some certain area, and I'll be consistently making money. Pattern is not working again, I continue to do it. I did it with WAPIC. When WAPIC was selling between 40, I'll buy at 36 and I'll sell at 44. Buy at 36, sell at 44. I did that almost 10 times. So imagine if you are using a million, 10 million, 5 million to do such. But of course, you have to consider volume. So if you are close to the market, you will detect more of this pattern. I have a lot of them like that, and I don't do them, but maybe sometime if I discover anyone, I'll bring it to the public so that you guys can just take advantage of it and see how you can make money. So the time I was doing it with Airtel, I'll buy at 1,000, sell at 1,1, buy at 1,000 at 1,1. Sometime in a day I can do it 2 times. So it's just way that you detect it, and you might not come to a public. For example, if you post it on YouTube, 3 people, 10, 20 people, they will do same. Before you know, when everybody is doing the same thing, the pattern will just, before somebody will tell you that it's not working. I've tried it's not working. Whereas the person will not know that some people have made. But if you know this pattern, secretly you can detect it, and you start making your money. By the time you make enough money, you can come and tell the group, and by the time we all rush there, we might spoil the pattern. And you know how it works when crowd bounce into something. So that is how it works, and this is the chart right now. And I think from BOA food, Boa Food will also recover that markdown. I'm very, very sure, because of the consistent profits they've been making in the company. So that's Boa Food for you. So the next one on our list is actually Ikeja Hotel. So let me share you something that Ikeja Hotel also pay interim dividends. So for those of you who watch my videos on interim dividends playbook, you can add this to your list to know that this company also pay interim dividends. So on the 31st of March 2025, an interim dividends of 3 kobo gross for every ordinary share of 50 kobo each, subject to appropriate withholding tax and approval, will be paid to shareholders whose names appear in the register of members as at the close of business on Friday, 9th day of May. So this qualification has actually passed, but why I'm showing you is just for you to know that this company also pay interim dividends. So for the qualification date was actually 9th of May. That's when you will qualify, and the payment date is actually 6th of June. So they just paid that one. So if you participate in it, you can let me know in the comment section that you actually participated in these interim dividends paid by Ikeja Hotel. So the registrar is Greenwich Registrar, and you can also follow up if you have not been paid. So this was actually signed on the 24th day of April. So let's quickly jump to the one I want to show you guys. Same Ikeja Hotel, but this time around they are paying final dividends. So they are paying a final dividends. So they are paying a final dividends of 15 kobo gross for every ordinary share of 50 kobo each, subject to appropriate withholding tax, and approval will be paid to shareholders whose name appear in the register of members at the close of business on Friday, 4th of July. So you see that's why I'm bringing it. So July 4th, that is the qualification date for Ikeja Hotel. So the register of shareholders will close from Monday, July 7th to Friday, July 11th. So qualification date is 4th, and the payment date is August 1st, 2025. Dividend will be paid electronically to shareholders whose name appear on the register of members as at Friday, 4th of July 2025. So these are some companies that are paying dividends. Let's quickly look at the chart and let's see. So you can see that when a company is paying interim dividends, you can get the interim dividends and still stay put to get the final dividends, which is doable. And I told you guys that I'll be guiding you through, and we'll be starting next month. So get ready so that we'll be able to take advantage of this market. So right now you see it's currently selling for 13.90, that is 13 naira 90 kobo. And as you can see, this area would have been a nice place to go in, but now I think the market is actually coming down, even though it is still below the 200-day. It's still above the 200-day moving average, which signifies that we are still in a bullish market. We will still expect it and watch how it's going to play out. So let's see if it's going to come back to this area here. Yours is to monitor and see, so that you'll be getting a bargain, so that as they mark down, you also get price appreciation, which is very, very key. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that I get notified when I post enriching video like this. For the recap, I talked about PRESCO. PRESCO is actually paying 42 naira for every one share that you have. So if you have 1,000 shares, PRESCO will be paying you 42,000 naira as dividends. Free money. You didn't go to any farm. You just actually hold for 2 or 4 days, and you are paid 42,000 naira for holding 1,000 shares. So the next one on our list is actually Boa Food. So Boa Food is paying 13 naira. That is to say, if you have 1,000 pieces of Boa Food, you go home with 13,000 naira. And the third one on my list is Ikeja Hotel. So Ikeja Hotel is actually paying 15 kobo. So these are the companies that are currently that you can currently qualify for if you are actually a dividend junkie. You can actually qualify for this. And just another announcement, I've actually launched my Wealth Circle group, which I've made the announcement in the WhatsApp group. So if you're in the WhatsApp group, you'll see the announcement. And just in case you are not part of us in the WhatsApp group, you can check the description of this video and click the join button so that you join on our WhatsApp group. So we've actually started, and by 1st of July, we'll be kickstarting the dividend circle. We'll kickstart the Wealth Circle team 2. We'll kickstart, and I've actually planned how we're going to do it. We are looking at 100% first 6 months, another 3 months 50%, another 3 months 50%. So in a year we are looking at 200%. So we're going to be strategic, we're going to follow data, we're not going to follow emotional decisions, and we'll get it right. So that is what we want to do. Just say, let me share more light on that also. For the interim dividends, relax your mind and keep watching this space. You will get the announcement soon, and you will also participate. So the aim is to make money either through dividends or through price appreciation. So in case you're wondering how I got all this information, I've done a video in the past where I show how to get dividends from the website NGS, and this is it. You can come here, dividend date, use this website. You can come here, I show you how to navigate the system. The only video I think I need to do is how to get market report, and I think that will be coming this weekend, because I want all of you to also know how to navigate this and just come for insight, because what I give is insight, because all these informations are available to the public. I just did a video about Orlando. You can see all my analysis, they're available for the public, but how you interpret it matters. You can see how everybody was selling until the stock bounced back. So insight is very, very key. And the beautiful thing is you cannot buy insight. You can only key into insight. You can't buy my insight for you to use. No, I can only show you the pattern, how I interpret information for me to get this insight. So for you to make money in the market, you need fundamental analysis, you need technical analysis, you need sentimental analysis, and you need spiritual analysis. All these four have to work together. I've gotten stock in the dream. Yes, God has shown me stock before. Buy this stock, and that is the stock I told people that would make me billionaire, and I've shared it with my community times without number. And even I myself, I'm yet to buy. But guess what? This week I'll start loading it, because I have to follow the instruction given to me by the Almighty. So guys, for me not to bore you guys with a lot of talk, I don't want this video to be too long, so that I'll be able to have time to go through it. So if you look at the chart of Ikeja Hotel, and we look at that of Boa, we look at the chart of Boa also, that's Boa Food. We look at the chart of Boa Food. I told you guys these guys can recover fast, and we look at PRESCO also, and I told you guys we can also recover fast on PRESCO. So these are some key steps I think we know. I've showed you guys all this. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I post enriching videos like this. Until I come your way again, keep making money and keep protecting your profits and keep impacting your community. I love you, all my friends. Bye, and to Ed salute. See you in the next one.